Hey everyone, this is your monthly Bloxburg news. October 2023. Starting with the headlines, as you can see, I updated my office a little bit. A lot of reactions on the new TV channels. We had a major Halloween update. There was a quest with Sabrina the Witch. The game is a little broken, but the developers are on it. Number 1. I updated my office just a little bit. I'm still planning to build a new house at one point, but I still have not found the motivation to actually continue and finish a house. So my office has just been reworked a little bit, but the goal is to eventually move into a new office that's maybe even higher off the ground with better views, and I don't know, I just want more theming and more news and everything. And since we have the new stuff from the Halloween update now, definitely excited to update, but I need to find the courage to build a house, which I currently do not have. Moving on, there's a lot of reactions on the new TV channels. So as you know, the news channel was changed. One of the voices is me, the other one of the voices is Mary. Now there's been a lot of reactions on the news channels. That's probably the most controversial channel because the previous news guy said na 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 na, and we say na 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 na. Now, a lot of people get a little bit triggered by that, but there's always the option to turn off your sound if you wish to do so. Now, my favorite new TV channel is probably either the cooking, just because I created the background for that channel and I'm super proud of it. But realistically speaking, it's probably like the horse channel with the knight on the horse and then the whole story that they like turn into a unicorn and stuff like that. It's definitely like worth it, really nice to watch. Then next up, there's been a massive Halloween update. Now, there were some complaints about not having a lot of new Halloween items themselves, although we did have a lot of items from the previous year, so we can't just keep adding stuff to that. But there's been a lot of new items, not necessarily related to Halloween as well. There's the new stuff, there's the backpack, you can now equip stuff from your backpack. There's a saw now that you can use, just basically a lot of new items that you can use and like place in build mode and decorations and foods and everything. And I think it's a pretty big update. The Victorian stuff as well, cannot forget about the Victorian stuff. It is a pretty big update overall. Very happy with how it turned out. Moving on to the bottom or build of the month, and this one goes to Zopolite or One Ordinary Duck. They made a truck and it looks super detailed. There's only a few pictures of it, but from what I can see from it, I think it looks pretty realistic, pretty nicely done. And I'm actually obsessed with how they did the wheels. That must have been so much work to get the circle right, to get the tires right, and I think they did an amazing job with that. So congratulations, One Ordinary Duck, for the amount of detail and care you spent on this build. Definitely shows that you spent a lot of time on it, that you worked hard on it, and it looks great. Keep it up. Then moving on, there was a new quest. So usually we have the elf hunt every year. Now we had a quest for Halloween as well that opened up the mansion. The trophy is very nice, so you got a trophy at the end, but you needed to make potions every single day. And a lot of players were confused the first day because Sabrina, the witch that hosts the quest, said, I need some time to translate this. People didn't really realize, and that's completely normal, it wasn't specified, that it was gonna take 24 hours for her to do that. And so a lot of people waited, spent a lot of time waiting for her to translate a page and then get to the potions, and it was kind of messy. So we definitely learned from that event, but it was fun to see you guys like hunt for it and go through the maze. The maze was definitely so cool and very hard to do. Took a lot of time for a lot of players, and the mansion itself is just great. So Lilahuno, I probably butchered that, made that, and it looks great. And the quest itself sometimes felt a little too fast, like if you had to make one potion and then go back to the witch, it felt a little fast. But the last one was very nice, with the whole story of like Helen and Victor reuniting and then becoming a love couple and then the locket and everything, and I think it was super cool. And we also added the books and potions from the quest to build mode, so if you want to store those, definitely place them on your plot. And then lastly, the game is a little broken, but we're on it. As you probably noticed, a lot of players weren't able to click buttons or join the game, but we are working on that. We're aware of the issues and we're seeing what can be done to make that experience a lot smoother. A lot of people cannot open their inventory or need to click it many times to be able to open it. But the most annoying one was not being able to press continue when joining the game and not being able to play it. The devs are working on it, don't worry about it. If you saw our tweet asking for bugs and what device you're playing on, it's just because we wanted some more information, but we are on it. It's gonna be fixed. Source, trust me bro. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention, Bloxburg is no longer owned by Coeptus, but has been transferred to a group. We did make a TikTok about that. A lot of people thought that we were going to delete Bloxburg and that it was never going to come back. The only thing we tried to say, maybe we should have been more literal, but what it basically means is that Coeptus is no longer the owner of the game. It is now Bloxburg Development Group. But anyways, that was your Bloxburg news for October. Mariah Carey is starting to defrost and I can't wait to see what she has in store for us. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that like button and please subscribe.